Hey guys, and welcome back to another constructive criticism video. And in today's video, we are talking about a person who thinks saying the N-word is a thing to do with equal rights. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about, you either live under a social media rock, or you probably an acquaintance to her, or even support her, like somebody with the same name, with a vampire look. Now, if you guys haven't heard of this, recently Shaelyn said the N-word, probably because I was using it against her, but we'll get to it later in this constructive criticism. So with that said, let's get right into this. As most of us know, Shaelyn's relationship or love life is the worst of the worst. If you guys somehow didn't know about how long her relationships are, they last for under 24 hours, over 24 at best. If you somehow don't believe me, just ask Aiedon, a victim who fell for her tactics not once but twice, and in both relationships they broke up with each other less than 24 hours. And do you know what happened after that? Aiedon started to date Haley G after his relationships with Shaelyn, and she got jealous about it and started to DM saying things trying to sabotage his and Haley's relationship. Her plan ultimately failed as Aiedon knew that she was jealous, and on our field trip to Carnegie, Aiedon showed Haley what Shaelyn tried to do, and she cried about what Shaelyn tried to do to their relationship. Shaelyn tried to sabotage a relationship so you could get your precious Aiedon back and mostly break up with him again in less than 24 hours and a few more times. Listen, you made someone cry due to your failed sabotage tactic. Do you know how up that is? You petty. And to add on top of that, she wouldn't even date him more than 24 hours. So you made a person cry trying to get another 24-hour relationship in. You sick bastard. If you don't get your Pillsbury dough buying, Kylie Jenner lip challenge looking, if I can't have him, nobody can sound in here. You jealous son of a bitch.
Young dance, Nevic hospitality, I'll come out of my house and I'll break your fucking legs.
That was one hell of a roasting session. Let's get back into this. Also, I dated her back in 4th grade or something, and I got a relationship less than 24 hours or 24 hours exact. So she was pulling the same moves back in 4th grade. So when you see this and try to DM me after unblocking me saying you've changed, like how Piper said when she got mad at me for threatening this type of video even after she snitched on Caleb less than 6 months ago, I won't believe you because you've been pulling the same damn moves since 4th grade. And to prove this, here's an interview with Caleb explaining how she broke up with him in less than 10 hours this week. Here's the interview. So we have Caleb on the line along with AI Awesome, our new host.
Hey, what's up, me boys?
So Caleb, this is your second time being interviewed about Shaelyn. So what did Shaelyn do to you this time?
This time, I did something because I had become a friend of hers, and I wanted to test if she had changed, because she was like talking about F-boy Sean. So I told her I acted like I had feelings for her for months, and that, oh, I want to be with her, and then she said the most nasty, like the most jerkest thing ever.
Is that a word?
I'm too feminine and bisexual for her to date me. This is against her belief system.
Well, I mean, she is a Christian.
She is.
So we did. I finally talked her into dating me. She's like, "I'll give you a chance." 10 hours later. 10 hours later, she's keeping up the motherfucking streak. 10 hours later, it's not gonna work out, and I'm like, oh, you always complain about F-boy Sean when somebody would actually date you.
Dumb bitch. I
when
asked you like a fucking
you,
while ago. Nobody wants to date your whore-looking ass. Fuck.
She's like, F-boy Sean, he's an F-boy, and I'm like, somebody, you know, somebody who actually likes you and gives stuff for you would actually date you. You reject their fuck ass, like their fucking asses. Like, what kind of bitch are you? Like,
she's ignorant. That's what I said. She's very ignorant. She's like retarded version of ignorance.
The retarded version of ignorance.
I don't even know what that is. Would she be like retarded the way? Is that a word? Like retarded the way?
She's very retarded.
She looks retarded too. I get placed the part.
I mean,
She looks like an obese fucking cow.
She looks. That is what she looks like. Kind of. No.
Alright,
I've
Caleb,
been dying to-
continue.
But like, and then she's like, "You're getting your." And then I texted Haley that I was gonna be like, "Oh, this bitch. Oh, I'm gonna go talk to. I'm gonna actually talk to Charlie about his video." And she's like, and Shannon's like, "She's my bestie. You know, I see everything you send her." And I'm like, "Okay." And she's like, "You're getting your ass blocked for going to go and talk about me on Charlie's video." I'm like, "I don't care.
Nobody loves you. Like,
I
shut the
never
fuck
had
up.
feelings for you. Like, this was all a scheme to see if you had actually changed as a person like I thought, and I gave you a chance too, and you didn't. You bitch. I thought maybe you would become a little bit of a better person after the
Hold on.
time.
I want to see if she has actually never changed. What did she say to you when you broke up? Like, what was her
She's
reasoning?
like, "Oh, it's just not gonna work out. It's you are cute, you're a nice guy, but it's not gonna work out. It's just
That's the same thing she said to Lakin twice.
Lincoln twice. Oh, really? Twice?
Yes.
I didn't know it was twice for him too.
That's the same exact thing. So she's been pulling the same moves since 4th grade. I know this is already in my script because Aiedon
Yeah.
has already read it because he's a host.
Oh, like this bitch. Like, I gave her a chance to change the way she acts. And I gave her a chance thinking maybe she had changed. And you know what?
Caleb, hoes don't change, Caleb.
She's a hoe without actually being liked by men.
She's a cunt, Caleb. Simple. Yeah, effective.
She a bitch ass hoe.
Bitch ass hoe.
Now the reason I don't have screenshots is because since Shaelyn blocked him,
me.
yeah, and you can't see anything,
That bitch ass nigga.
Which is kind of bullshit if you think about it.
She's like,
I hate it.
and I'm like, "You want to still be friends?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm starting to really hate you. You're just such a jerk about wanting to talk with me on Charlie's video. Why should I want to be nice to you?" I'm like, "You bitch ass nigga."
That's constructive criticism, you dumbass bitch. It's not hating on you, it's called constructive criticism.
Exactly.
Which means we say bad shit about you to tell you not to do that shit again because it's fucking retarded. But you wanna come over here and tell my buddy here, Caleb, you don't wanna talk to him because he's doing a video about you trying to tell you like why she hates you. Like why people hate you, why big a bit, why everybody is big.
Honestly, I don't know how she believed that I actually didn't have, like, that she thought I actually had feelings for her. And she's like, "You're my boy best friend," like a couple days ago. I'm like, I never
Bitch,
said that.
Get away
I'm
from
friends
me.
with Ava and Brindley and all of them. I'm nowhere near your friend, and don't call me that. Like, I'm not gonna hate against Shaelyn Springston. I do understand at the hard point she is friends with her. And I'm sure that Shaelyn Armstead acts different around Shaelyn Springston compared to when she acts around us. And I'm not gonna hate on her because she's also dating me, but that's not the point.
Oh shit. Oh no, I'm gonna have to kill myself now.
Because me and Aiedon are both friends with her, and we know she is. I know Shaelyn Armstead acts different to some people, but I mean, she's a damn visco bitch. She got a hydro flask in social studies. That damn bitch has scrunchies and hydro flasks sitting everywhere.
I'm sorry, but
And
like she is such like she. Alright, you know
And
what? So
I
like,
made like a Dick Penis joke, and she's like, "You're so immature." I'm like, "I'm not immature. I'm just making a joke." And when she said I was feminine, that pissed me off because my voice just hasn't changed yet. My voice is slow to change, and it just pissed me the fuck off.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna actually get the video taken down for like harassment, even though it's constructive criticism.
I act like I was gonna take it down for her, but I wasn't. I was gonna use my business email too. I'm gonna send her an email through my business email. But yeah, she's just a hoe who's looking for a fuckboy. And honestly, I don't care what happens to her. That's why I'm not friends with Shelby, is because Shelby goes to her house all the time. She drinks with her. She's just really friends with her, and it just pisses me off. That she is friends with somebody who is against what Shelby is. That's bisexual. She's against it, but she's still fucking friends with her. I just don't understand. That's pretty much all I have to say, but it did need some explaining that I didn't actually like her. I was doing it for a story and to see what had changed of the character.
If you know Shaelyn, you know she gets in arguments a lot. Do you guys remember the beef Shaelyn had with Caleb? Because Caleb was apparently, quote unquote, bullying Shelby when they were obviously fucking around with each other. Here is another interview with Caleb, but this one was recorded in the past, so here it is.
Yeah. Alright, so I have Caleb on the line. Say something. And we're gonna talk about the thing. You said you want. Alright, so explain what happened.
So it started like a couple weeks ago. So, you know, Shaelyn, I was with like Shelby, we were walking and we were insulting each other, you know, calling each other fat, making fat jokes, you know, as fat people do. She came beside me, she's like, you know, you're being a jerk to Shelby and you're trying to become popular via it. So this is where it started. She's like, you don't need to be a jerk to Shelby, okay? Because she's a nice person, okay? So then on her Instagram, she said like send an emoji, and then a few weeks later she's like send an emoji for TBH, and this is when it starts mostly. And she's like, I hate you. I don't even like you as a friend because of the way you treat Shelby. You treat Shelby like a jerk. And so I text her that. Let me get the messages up. I text her that I do not want to fight with her because I just want to be her friend. I don't want her to hate me or to have any hate between us, okay? So then the next day, so I put, I don't make fun of Shelby. We make fun of each other because we're friends. I don't want you to hate me, okay? And you can ask Shelby that we do this, okay? So you understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Friends make fun of each other. So she sends this 2 snapshot long paragraph, and here is it from start to finish. I will not get in a fight with you, but Shelby has been isolated from you many years before you came. She's had a rough life as far as school goes, and people aren't exactly nice to her. You should know that anyway. I have friends, you know, and I'm just pretty popular, and I'm just, she doesn't even spell just right. And I'm just saying that friends aren't that mean to each other. Shelby is a really nice person that falls on you. When you joke with your friends, you say something jokingly. You don't call them fat or other mean stuff, and you can't say y'all just joke around because she didn't even spell out because you say stuff to Sam and Robert and Eli. The only time I said stuff to Eli, Robert, and Sam and other people is when I was pissed off at Shelby. I was wrong about that, and I explained that to her later. And then she says, for some dumb reason, you think you have to be mean to her to be popular, fit in, and you don't, / fit in, and you don't. Once again, I'm popular, not be mean to her by far. She's flaunting that she thinks she's popular. And they are something about it. Okay, so then to me with her, if you are, I'll make sure you're not anymore. I may seem powerless, but I won't want you being mean to her, period. So I don't want to be popular. No one likes me either. And Shelby says things jokingly. Shelby and me say things to each other jokingly. When I said those things to Eli, I was mad at her, and I was wrong to do so. So I didn't want you to hate me, and so I wanted us just to be friends. She's like, well, then stop being mean to her and stop joking if that's what you call it. So, and then I say, well, you can ask her that she says stuff to me. So next morning, she's doing the shit. And she says, wait, and I say, wait until school. I want to talk to you and to your face. I don't want to hide behind a screen like you. So when we come to school, I end up not being able to talk. I don't talk to her because, you know, I don't want to fight in front of Shelby because Shelby's friends with both of us. I just don't want to make this hard on Shelby. So I don't talk to her. I walk away, and then whenever I get home, I get a text reading, look who's scared and hiding behind a screen now. So, I'm fucking done. Because what she did earlier today. So earlier today, I was called to the counselor's office because somebody told them that I was making fun of Shelby, that apparently that it's possible that Shelby doesn't actually like it. Which I would understand that, but I made sure with Shelby that she's okay with it and that I'm not hurting her, okay? So, and she also, and the council also called Sam. So, that's not the end of it. So, I'm fed up with Shaelyn, and I tell her today that at least I didn't have a fist fight with Shaelyn in the hallway, and that there was no point in her to do this, and at least I didn't have a fist fight with her in the hallway, so. Shaelyn says she knows Shelby more than I do, and I just don't understand. Because Shelby even said that I'm pretty much her best friend, so.
So is that all?
Yeah, it's pretty much everything.
What are your thoughts
That
on
I
the
have to say.
situation?
Oh,
Do you think it's
I-
just like retarded?
Shaelyn is retarded, and I don't think this should be going on because I don't see what the purpose of it is. Shaelyn, for one, says I'm making fun of her and I'm hurting Shelby, and I'm not. Shaelyn actually says the thing that okay, there's one insult that I don't make to Shelby because it's her least favorite insult, and that's the one of me and her dating. What does Shaelyn always say? That me and her should date.
In this, I kind of don't want to, you know, like go after her because it would be a harassment. But if you're saying you're popular, you're most likely not popular. It's just a fact.
She's like flaunting it in your face. It's funny because.
Like, hold up. Like, every time me and Lakin pass Shaelyn, we always sing, like, the Oompa Loompa thing, and she's always looking around. Like, it's like, oh, like, why do they always do that when we pass? Like, she hasn't never said that out loud, but I'm pretty sure that's what she's thinking in her mind, and that's the explanation right now. And also, how do you break up with someone with less than 24 hours twice?
Yeah, me and Lincoln.
Yeah.
She's like, she said, if it wasn't for because we video chatted the day after, okay, that we got together, like the day we got together.
Yeah.
She's like, well, if it wasn't for my cousin, I wouldn't have given you a chance. And then the next day she's like, well, you're really not my type. And then she goes again saying that she actually might give it a try again. And then a couple things happen, and she mentions that she will never date me, and now she doesn't even like me.
So wait. Yo, she texted Lakin again saying that she wanted to date him again and saying she has changed. We all know it's a lie because, you know, if you break up with someone twice in less than 24 hours, just don't date them. I mean, that's if there's a reason you broke up with them. Like, if you're gonna date a boy, like most of our boys at our school are, you know, like in girl worlds, like immature, you know, like we laugh about everything. You know, if you don't like them, just don't date them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Shaelyn Armstead reminds me of one person, and it's Ashley.
Bro, I can see that actually.
And I mean, what's with the hair? Looks like you're fucking wearing a bowl of ramen on your head. You fake blonde ass bitch.
Oh, alright.
Everyone knows she gets her hair dyed. For one reason.
She looked like she did the Kylie Jenner lip challenge with those lips. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But like, you can tell Shaelyn's not a fake. You know, she's not a real blonde, but like, Shaelyn has shown her pettiness before, and I don't think it's over. I think, and honestly, I don't think. I'm really hoping that. Okay, Shaelyn. You know how Shaelyn calls Miss Bush her mom?
Yeah.
I figured out why, because they're both bitches. You might want to cut that out, actually.
Well, I mean, I'll
Both
censor it,
absolutely.
but
Because like, did the school watch your videos? Just want to know.
who?
Did the school watch your videos? Like,
Most of them do. Most of the 7th grade.
I mean, like the teachers, do they want to?
No. What type of teacher watches a kid's YouTube channel? For being honest
Well,
here.
give me. That's a stupid question. I'm really retarded now, but like.
Not so
okay,
retarded as Shaelyn, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. But like, Shaelyn says she didn't tell on anyone today, but who fucking else would do it? I mean, this is not the first time that I've had issues with Shaelyn. I don't think it's gonna be the last time because Shaelyn spread rumors that I was gay, and like everyone believed it, and she just pisses me off.
I mean, like, honestly, nobody should believe the snitches, if we're being honest here. Like, Monica and Piper, including and Shaelyn. Like, all the people...
Monica, Piper, and Mahaley. Mahaley's also...
Now, one of the more known dramas was when Haley G and Shaelyn A had a fight in the morning by the lockers. If you guys want to know how bad it was, there was a teacher right in front of them, and when they started fighting, the teacher thought they were actually playing around until 15 seconds later. She realized that they were actually fighting and split them apart. According to witnesses, Shane was apparently fighting like she was in Minecraft, hitting Haley by lifting her arms and letting them down, hitting Haley. But apparently they didn't hurt each other, so... Well, I mean, they did hurt each other. Like, Haley hurt Shaelyn more than Shaelyn hurt Haley, but Shaelyn's arm strength is nothing. Maybe if you washed more dishes and stayed in the kitchen, you would have at least done a bit of damage. So if you guys don't know about this controversy, there's a card that will show now. There's also a link in the description that will take you to the video. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend it to you guys to take the 22 minutes out of your life to watch the video so you guys will have full context of this segment. So now that's out of the way, hopefully there's no context I have to provide. So with that, let's get into the most influential topic that made me do this. So basically, Shaelyn, to my knowledge, used the N-word because I was using it against her, but I don't think that's completely true. Because I think she said the N-word 3 times in that group chat, mostly because she might have thought no retaliation would happen. But little did she know this channel existed. And the irony is that she sent a follow request to the News for Jim Instagram account today, on August 23rd. She's probably already seen the Monica video, which ruins the surprise actor in this video coming out. Now back to the actual point in the section. Now, I start drifting to other people who support her. I'm talking about you, Shaelyn S. Yes, you. Even after all this went down, you still support her after this, and you have the fucking nerve to throw remarks at me saying, "Oh, when are you gonna slap Shaelyn A?" Don't get your vampire-looking Dayquil-eating ass out of here. I mean, you look like a cougar that's trying to dress underage. I mean, look at this picture right here and tell me it doesn't look like that. Don't worry, I'll wait. Even one of her cousins don't support her, see? So I have no idea why you're even trying to support her. A clear white person saying a racist slur, which goes all the way back to the slavery days, where you and her kind would say these things to harmfully describe us. You Confederate flag holding, dirt and mud, redneck loving ass out of here. God damn. She's about to give me an aneurism. So let's just go back to the conversation. I would talk about her cousin who is involved in this, but she isn't in our school, meaning that she would most likely not watch this. Now, there is a thing that Sharon's cousin did say that I would like to disprove. She said that I called more backup than her cousin, which is incorrect, because according to the log, Shaelyn had added 2 of her cousins, Macwells and C-Baby, and Shaelyn Springston, meaning you had 4 people. We only had 4 people as well, including Ava, Lakin, me, and Joe. So admit it, we beat you in a fair argument. Alright, so this just happened while I'm still writing the script as of August 24th, and Shaelyn says this in my story. Dude, stop, you have no permission to do this. Well, maybe if you didn't say the N-word in the group chat, I wouldn't have made this video, but guess what? You said nigga, didn't you? Stop playing the victim card. Also, I do have permission to criticize you, as it regulates well within the policy YouTube has.
I'll come out mouse and I'll break your fucking legs, you little prick!
Now, this segment is probably the longest community's opinion segment because a lot of you had something to say about her. We are starting off with the opinion from a person who wishes to be anonymous, and anonymous they will be. Here's what they said. So, Shaelyn A is saying Nazis are cool even though it was meant to be a joke. First of all, why would she say I know but still, and why would she even be joking about that? She's talking about when Shaelyn would say I know but still, and Ava said like still? Really? Alright, Nazis killed thousands of Jews just because the way they were, and she thinks that's cool. That's basically like saying she thinks it's cool to kill black people just because the way they are saying she thinks it's cool to murder B races. She thinks it would be cool to kill women and children who were Jews, and they did nothing wrong. She thinks it's cool that Nazis killed American soldiers in battle, killed men who sacrificed themselves for wives, children, family, friends, and country. She thinks it's cool that they would have the American flag down, burned, or tear it up, or even replace it with a Nazi flag. And even though it's supposed to be a joke, why the hell would she still put I know but still? Does she think that all the stuff I put above this text is cool or is, and even though it's supposed to be a so-called joke, why the hell would she still put I know but still? Does she think that the stuff I put above in this text is cool, or has she not been paying attention in history class? In the new video, she might see this and think I'm overreacting, but no, I am not. She is literally saying it's cool to kill people just because of their race. And I'm completely against that. I was raised by a respectful family, and they have told me and explained to me when I was a child what race is and why it's bad. And I understood to respect each race. The Nazis were ashamed. They didn't know how to respect, so they just killed and tortured just because the people were Jews. Now we have our own host, Aiedon, who has something to say about her, so here it is.
So, and my overall, like, opinion, I think that she's just an ignorant bitch, A lot of people, call her out for this shit. And she says, well, you're wrong because it's a joke. it's a joke. You shouldn't accuse people of your own wrongdoings, especially whenever you have like 5 fucking different people calling you out. But, that's her.
And again, we have another anonymous DM. Here it is. She's very petty and thinks she's all that, but she really ain't. Oh, and she can't fight with shit, which I personally agree with. And one of my friends, Robert, inspired me to make this meme due to what he said about the situation. He said Shaelyn, when she finds out she's 0.01% black and acted like whoa Vicky. So here's the meme. And another anonymous person enters the arena. This is what they had to say.
Although I'm good acquaintances with Shaelyn S, I'm against her defending Shaelyn A, saying the N-word. Without consent from a colored individual. Also, the way Shaelyn A fights is weird, but I don't fight good either, so I guess I have no space to talk in that situation.
Why are you crying?
So to sum it up, I think that if you've never dated someone and Shaelyn asks you out, don't do it. She will 100% pull a 24-hour on your bum ass. And it may be tempting, but please don't. No offense, but if Shaelyn's the first person to ask you out ever, that means you have no game whatsoever. And in Lakin's case, she will become obsessed with you and go into another relationship, and she will attempt to sabotage on that ass. I honestly don't think Shaelyn is the type of person to be telling your secrets to as well. I think she's like Monica when it comes out to private information. So to what I think of this, I think that all of Shaelyn's respect should immediately go out the window. If you still have respect for Shaelyn, get rid of that shit on the spot. Finally, it's the end of the video, and hopefully the end of Shaelyn's career. If you guys liked this video, make sure to hit the like button, and if you are a school peep, make sure to subscribe to stay in the loop of Gems Alert. If you guys want to know how long my script is, it's about 1,800 words long. And if you haven't seen the Monica video, there will be a card in the top right corner to watch the video, and there's a link in the description. If you guys want me to make more videos like these, comment down below the person you want to see it on. Hope you guys enjoy the video, unlike both Shaelyn's, and I'll see you guys next time.